The arena, ang ating po score, FEU 8, Ateneo 7. Now let's join the third member of our panel, Noreen. Go.
Thanks, guys. Actually, when you look at the lineups, Ateneo has a stronger team because they have a more solid lineup, and then they have a guest player in Kanchana. But watch FEU as they will focus on defense. Coach Ness said, you know, they're out to be party poopers. They're actually, their standing's pretty low, but they're going to be party poopers. They're going to give their best, and they're going to rely on their defense to try to get the better of this Ateneo team. We'll see what happens, guys.
Well, ang kagandaan sa format natin, Noreen and Topex, that there will be no team eliminated after this qualification or classification round, as we call it. Ateneo is just trying to look for that number 2 spot para may bye sila through the quarterfinal stage.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're really looking forward to at this start of the tournament. Noel, again, itong FEU naman, medyo they're still finding their identity. So a win would really mean big for this young ball club.
7 straight losses, however, para sa FEU. Cabanag, Gabriel has been providing good coverage here for Ateneo. Free ball given up by Carla Bello. Taganas, Jose sets up Cabanag once again. They have been going to Cabanag. Third touch coming up. Pati Taganas. Morada. April Jose. Shaira Gonzalez. Again Gabriel with good coverage. And they set up Kanchana. Kanchana through the defense. Long rally. Tolentino. Jose. And Gonzalez cannot clear the net.
Again, we questioned a while ago kung bakit hindi siniset up itong si Shaira at the start of the ball game. But then again, siguro medyo iba yung approach na gagawin dito ni Coach Ness at dinadivert niya muna sa ibang players ang opensa.
And very reminiscent of the first time these two teams met. However, that's ace number 3 now for Ateneo. The first one for Cara Acevedo. Very reminiscent nung nakita itong dalawa, Topex, na it's a very close first set. And of course, if it's Fun Family Pizza, it's gotta be shaky. 10-9, Ateneo. Acevedo continues to serve. Acevedo, this time, maikli yung kanyang serve. 10-all. Again, marami nagka-question dito sa Ateneo. It's a very, very strong lineup. But still, pagkalaban nila FEU, parang nakangamote sila eh. Oh, there's another example right there. Cabanag with an ace. So 11-10 right now in favor of FEU. Tandaan po natin that Ateneo is coming off a loss against Adamson. That was the second loss already of Ateneo against Adamson. And Kanchana looking for a check ball. Referee looking around. No. Point is awarded to FEU. And Kanchana says, ano ba yun? Marunong mag-Tagalog yata yan eh.
Oh, medyo kine-question yung calls ng referee. But then, napag-usapan natin, every time itong FEU plays Ateneo, close game talaga. I guess, dun lumalabas, alam mo yun, yung constant tempo na tinatawag.
Tama ka.
Kahit gano'ng kalakas yung kalaban mo, basta alam mo naman na kaya mo, gumaganda bigla yung laro mo eh. So, yung I guess, nagiging problema ngayon ng Ateneo. At again, ito naman na nagpapaganda dito sa FEU ngayon.
Let's take a look at Shaira Gonzalez's last point. That's Shaira Gonzalez. Ang bilis ng forward motion ng kanyang braso. Now, FEU is up 13-10. Pero tama ka. No? There are times na kahit gano'ng kahinay kupunan, they do have the number of their opponent. Kaya champion sila rin sa Ateneo. Bello setting up Kanchana right now. Gonzalez able to dig it up. Morada tries to save it. And the free ball by April Jose does not clear the net. So now 13-11. It has been a game of errors more than kills dito so far, Topex.
Yeah, I guess tingnan natin kung kanina mag-favor yung ganong klaseng laro na. Well, because alam naman natin itong FEU, medyo prone talaga sila sa mga turnovers.
Misha Kimpo with the serve. Here's Irish Morada, off-speed hit. Carla Bello, quick set to Soriano. And April Jose attacking on the second touch. Here's Bello. Soriano, power tip. And Charo Soriano, alam mo, yan ang sinasabi nila. Coming into this season, Charo Soriano, marami nagsasabi that this is her MVP year. She has really not shown the MVP caliber of play yet. And this might be the first game she'll actually do it.
Yeah, I guess makikita natin yung kung paano nag-progress na rin sa player tong si Charo nga. Just like what we've talked about. Makikita natin yung medyo nag-mature na talaga siya sa kanyang mga moves. Makikita natin na nagpapas talaga siya kung saan yung medyo may open spot doon.
And attacking that time, Shaira Gonzalez with the left hand. Bello sets up Kanchana. Oh, Kanchana! Now that's the shades of the old Kanchana na nakita natin. First time naglaro po si Kanchana sa Pilipinas was for Lasal actually. Before she moved to Ateneo. Let's take a look at this again, Topex.
Makikita natin dun yung power dito sa atake ni Kanchana. But then again, alam naman natin na she has capabilities of really a good player. But then again, injuries been plaguing her career right now. So, just give her the benefit of the doubt para sa simula ng conference natin, Noel.
Ang masasabi ko lang, maraming may gusto rito kay Jinder at Canciana. Maraming mga fans yan. And attacking Soriano, medyo nanggigil doon. And FEU regains the lead. May mga fans yan si Jinder at Canciana na umiikot dito sa arena minsan eh. Kinukunan siya, pinipicturean lang siya. As we take our friends from Axel, the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League. Iba na talaga yung maganda ka na, magaling ka pang atleta. Gusto ni Canciana, pinag-uusapan natin siya.
Complete package yun. Magpapasalamat yun sa'yo, Noel. Makuha pa na yung build-up mo.
Hindi naman. Pero yung tinatawag natin complete package talaga rin sa Shakey's V-League. That distinction goes to Charo Soriano. Yan ang sinasabi nila, the complete package. Although sinabi natin kay Charo dati, sinabi niya, I don't think I want to be called a box. Naman si Charo, minsan may sense of humor din yan eh. Oh, Taganas with a top spin attack. And Tolentino could not get there. Now Ateneo grabbing a 1-point lead.
You know, the way the game's been playing, makikita natin, we didn't think that it's gonna be this close. Makikita natin dun yung attack ni Taganas. Magandang timing na ginawa.
Exactly.
Actually, she counter-attacked that. Everybody thought it's gonna be a strong attack, but she thought otherwise.
Tandaan po natin si Taganas, as we mentioned earlier, was the top scorer of Ateneo. The first time these two teams met, Bello just got a piece of that. And this one clears the net. So Ateneo with an opportunity right here. They go to Taganas. Cabana dug that one up. Morada through the defense. Acevedo keeps it alive. Taganas once again! And if there is one player who knows how to deal with FEU, it is Patty Taganas. As lamang na po ng dalawang Ateneo heading into our second technical timeout. 16-14.